how are you doing? Welcome back to Grow with Sabrina. My name is Sabrina Euland and I'm coming to you live from Marbella. Today is an awfully hot day, and as you can see, we've started Christmas decorations in our outside seed bar. This is the seed nutrition products that I take and absolutely love. So today my subject is going to be staying in the flow zone. Now this is an exercise that I've started doing with my partner Russell, but also that my mum's been doing and my sister's been doing, and I think this is something really wonderful and I wanted to share it with you guys. So the flow state is kind of that euphoric state where you feel excitement, joy, happiness, all the positive feelings. Now there's a lot of people, and I was listening to a TikTok podcast of this guy yesterday, and he said that it's important to wake up in the flow state. And I completely agree, 100% agree. But I ask you this, have you ever had that feeling? Are you able to just grab it from nothing? Because not many people are. So the way that I would like to explain this to you, which is an exercise, which if you want to feel more of that euphoric state, that positivity, and know how to move back into it once something negative happens, because guess what? When we're in that flow state, everything just kind of falls into place. You work your best, you do your best, and there is nothing that kind of comes instead of your best, if you can get me. Even when you're having a bad day, if you can stay in the flow state, you'll still be able to be productive, you'll still be able to kind of give it your all, which I think is very important, especially being an entrepreneur. So I want you to think back to a situation, a person, a memory, anything that you can think of that gave you that oh, wow feeling. Now, if you don't have anything, then if you have animals, look at your animals, and do you feel that pure love? If you have kids, look at your kids, do you feel that pure love? Obviously, you can feel annoyance as well, both with animals and with kids, but that original feeling of love and joy. Because when we're trying to manifest new things, everyone says you need to feel it as well. And I say, okay, yeah, of course you need to feel it. That's great. But if you don't have a feeling attached to what you're trying to manifest because you've never had it, then how are you going to get that feeling? How are you going to find what that feeling is? And that's the exercise that I'm giving you today. So let me know if you're going to do this exercise. Let me know in the comments. The exercise is you attach a memory, how you felt, a situation, a person, anything that you've experienced in your life where you felt the happiest. Like you felt so much love, so much joy, so much happiness, like your body was buzzing. Now this could be when you won something, this can be when you succeeded in something, it can be a person that came into your life, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Now I want you to close your eyes. So do it with me. Close your eyes and attach that feeling to your body. Start feeling it. Feel that euphoric feeling. Feel that reason to never stop smiling, because you're remembering that memory, that situation, that person, whatever it is that happened. And fill your body up with that feeling. Soon as you feel that whole excitement, like you're just buzzing of, happiness, I want you to then change your memory. Once you feel it in your body, you have to feel it, your whole body, even your toes have to be buzzing, if that makes any sense. Once you feel that in your whole body, then I want you to change that memory and switch it over to what you want to manifest. If it is you want to manifest that you're super successful in your business, switch it over to that. If it is that you want to manifest that you have loads of money, switch it over to that. If it is friendship, if it's love, whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, a new house, a car, doesn't have to be materialistic, it can be health, for example, then switch it over to that. Because now, that new manifestation, that new image that you've switched it over to is attached to that euphoric feeling. So every time you then manifest, it will take a couple of times. You need to do the exercise over again so that your mind doesn't manipulate you. But once you start feeling that euphoric feeling, that is how you manifest even stronger, because you're feeling it now. Because you've attached it to a memory of something that was just over ecstatic and amazing in your life. But that's in the past. Now we're trying to create stuff for the future. Now, being in the flow state means that you wake up in the morning with that exact same feeling. So if you don't naturally just wake up like that, I don't. I'm a lot happier now in the mornings than what I used to be. I used to be a very, very grumpy person, and you would not want to wake me up. Now I am actually happy when I wake up in the morning, and that has a lot to do with my seed nutrition, I can tell you that much. But I can't just switch my mind and go, oh, I'm going to be happy, and then feel that happiness. But because I've done now this exercise with attaching my manifestation, my vision, my goals to that euphoric feeling, guess what? I just have to think of that and then I feel it. That's a way that you can get into that flow state, because as soon as you get out of it, like there's an actual chart thing, as soon as you get out of that flow state, everything kind of becomes, it stops. Everything kind of goes into limbo mode. Everything kind of just doesn't work, because you start doubting, you start manipulating your thoughts in the wrong way. You get that negative mindset, that self-sabotage, because you're not in that euphoric state. Because when you have that energy within you, you will start, if you start your day that way, you will start to look for when you're not in it, so that, oh, how do I get back? It's the same as, best way I can explain it is the first time you fell in love. That over excitement, those butterflies that wanted to make you sick, but you knew it was nerves in the good way, not in a bad way. That happiness, that kind of that hallelujah feeling, if you want to say that way. But if you haven't had any of those big things, find something that means a lot to you and get that feeling from it. Like there's a lot of, obviously with my spiritual sides, I can do that with crystals. I could hold a crystal and put that energy into it, so that if I have a bad day, I could grab that crystal and get that energy back. But now we're doing it with our visions, because we want to manifest. We want to start creating what it is that we want for our futures. We want to start making our visions come true. So if you have that euphoric feeling attached to what you're manifesting, guess what? It becomes a lot easier. It becomes a lot more doable, in a sense. Even though the dream might be over exaggeration and it's completely airy-fairy, it still becomes more believable because you have an emotion attached to it. But guess what you're doing now when you're manifesting and you're not in the flow state? You are doubting yourself that your manifestation will come true because you are not worthy of it coming true. That's not a good thing, is it? So then you are consciously telling yourself, this is my vision, this is my goal, I want this, I'm manifesting, I see myself, I feel it, and I'm in it. But your subconscious is going, you don't feel it, because you don't know how it is to feel that feeling, because you've never been there. And I want to say a story that I heard, which I thought was absolutely amazing. My mentor told me this, Marianne, and she was on a diamond trip when you start earning loads of money in my company. And one of the people there had never been to Dubai. And he'd never been waited on. He'd never had that kind of like luxurious experience. So he was sat by the pool area and he was asked by a waiter, is there anything I can do for you, sir? And he was like, okay. He had no idea what to answer. He felt a little bit uncomfortable, but he was like, yeah, sure. So the waiter then said, would you like something to drink? Yes, I would, thank you. So the waiter went away and he came back with something to drink. And then he asked again, is there anything else I could do for you, sir? And he was like, oh, anything else? What would anything else be? Oh, I have no idea. Yes, sure, he said, because he didn't know to what level that would be, because he'd never experienced it before. So it's the same as your visions. You've never experienced those goals yet. So you don't know the level of emotion that you need to attach to it. And the story was that he got to the end where he experienced that he asked if he would like to get cooled down. The waiter asked him, would you like me to cool you down? And he said, yeah, sure. And he got sprayed with water in his face. That for him was, okay, that's enough. I don't want anything else. He's like, is there anything else? He's like, no, thank you. That's enough. But he had to experience those things to understand that it goes further than what he already has manifested and seen. The same with you, the same with your emotions, the same with your attachments, same with your goals and your visions. Yes, you need to have the goal. Yes, you need to see the goal, but you also need to feel it. If you've never experienced the goal, which none of you have, that's why it's called a goal and a vision, then you need to find that emotion and attach it to, that's attached to something else, and then reattach it to the new thing. So hopefully you guys got some value from this. I know I'm in a new area. I'm now going to enjoy myself some seed nutrition, taking from the seed bar and drinking my core. This is my super greens, everything that my body needs. One of these packets is equal to 7 green smoothies. I mean, they have wonderful things like Nigella sativa, it's got mixed milk thistle seeds, it's got wheatgrass, it's got aloe vera, chlorella, spirulina, you name it. It's 10 active ingredients. Absolutely amazing, and it's perfect just in a little packet like this. So hopefully now, when you start manifesting, when you are creating your vision, you will attach an emotion to it and start your day with seeing that vision and that goal and filling your body with that emotion. Because that is the most important thing. If we don't start, it's like they say you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. No, you never woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You woke up with the wrong feelings attached to how your day is going to be. That's why, for me, it's ridiculous when people say they hate Mondays. Monday is just a day. When you work from home, Monday is another day. It doesn't mean anything big. It doesn't mean anything small. But because you attach an emotion to it, it then influences you in the way that you've attached the emotion. So that's what you have to think about. Starting your day right, start with that vision. Start with that goal. Start with that manifestation. But feel it. If you don't feel it, attach it back to the old memory. Get that feeling to flow through your body, and do not get out of bed until you feel that euphoric feeling, that joy, that happiness, that feeling of just pure bliss. Because guess what? Your day will end up so much better. And whatever happens, you will still feel good and you will be a lot more productive. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try this out. Know that I appreciate you and love you guys so much. And I'm back again tomorrow with another live at 1 p.m. CET time. See you then.